Hello everyone, so I'm on a day out today, a day sniffing, something a bit different, so I'm going to do a vlog or whatever you call it style video, and I'm meeting a friend, Christian, who is a stalwart of the online fragrance community here in the UK. So I'm meeting him at Harvey Nichols here in London, and we're going to sniff some stuff, and I'm going to take you guys with me. So here we go. Okay, so we started off in Harvey Nichols and we checked out some fragrances from Memo, a really well-known niche house. They have some great different takes on leather. I think the rep was saying they've got 6 different types of leather that they use in their fragrances. Some really nice stuff. Irish leather was really nice, but my favourite there was Russian leather, a beautiful fougere fragrance, and for fans of that old school fougere style with a bit of a modern niche twist, well worth checking out. After that we had a look at some fragrances from the Xerjoff Cosmo RT line. I'm a big fan of the bottle designs on these. I think they look great. We checked out Mephisto Gentilomo, the flanker to Mephisto, the original. Very nice, bit like Silver Mountain Water, not that different to the original. Here are my 2 fragrant friends. So in the white t-shirt we've got Christian, and the other gentleman is James, both really experienced fragrance enthusiasts and great knowledge of the niche stuff there, and they knew more than me about a lot of them, I must admit. A real favourite of mine from the Cosmo RT line is Dolce Amalfi, a beautiful vanilla mixed with fruity freshness, and I also love Fiero that we just saw briefly there. Okay, so we're just grabbing a bite to eat near to Harvey Nichols, and I got a compliment on my scent of the day, which is vintage Dior Eau Sauvage from the lady serving the coffee. She said, "Perfume good," and that's a compliment to me, so that was great. That was lunch. Let's have a quick look at the next place that we went to. This is the Harrods fragrance area, the main fragrance bit in Harrods. So checked out some from Bond number 9. There's one from 2017 called New York Nights, which is apparently caramel and coffee, but the lady wasn't amused when the guys with me said it smells just like bananas. On to something that we spent a little bit more time with, and these are the new ones from Dunhill. Really interesting new range of slightly higher end stuff from the house of Dunhill. I think these are around £120 for 100ml. So we've got one called British Leather, there's one called Arabian Desert, Indian Sandalwood, and there's also Moroccan Amber. All of them were really nice. British Leather actually is leathery, but also very heavy on vetiver. People who like things like maybe Gucci Guilty Absolute pour on might be interested in that one. Moroccan Amber was very nice and spiced with a lovely warming amber. Perhaps favourites, I think, for myself and Christian there were Indian Sandalwood, which we both really liked, and also I think the oud one, if you're into oud scents, was a really nice, rich, exotic fragrance indeed. So of course a big fan I am of Dunhill. I love Dunhill Icon, the original, and quite a big fan of the Absolute in the gold bottle, and the bottle designs that they've got there very similar to the Icon but with the clear glass bit at the bottom. Let me know what you think about that range. Has anyone else out there tried it? We think they're quite exciting, and yeah, definitely Dunhill have really had a good few years upping their fragrance game in the last 5 or 6 years. There's a picture I took for Instagram. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. It's at Mr. Smelly 1977. There's a link in the description, and I post a picture and maybe a little mini write-up of a fragrance every single day. Also, we checked out a new higher end range from Bentley, which I didn't get a chance to spend much time with, and those are exclusive to Harrods. We also had a quick look at Bentley for Men Black Edition, which was a bit sweet and didn't really excite any of us. Here's an exclusive range that they've got on at Harrods from Almond Jane. One of the really standout ones was Almond Elixir on the far right there, a really full-on, skanky kind of oud. So oud fans, check that one out. Got a chance to try out Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Sun, the new light blue flanker for men. Really typical kind of fresh fragrance, but they've thrown in a little bit of a coconut suntan lotion vibe on that one, and it is actually rather pleasant, better than last year's one, the Italian Esters, which underwhelmed me. Next up, it was really nice to check out Imitation Man, a 2018 release that we can see there. Lovely iris note in that one, and pretty impressed with that one from Amouage. We then checked out some Bulkgari fragrances, and Christian was a big fan. I think he owns one of these, which I'm trying to find there, which was a really nice citrus aromatic fragrance, maybe like a higher end version of Aqua Amara. It's called Tiger, and I was impressed with that, and the bottle designs on those very lovely, and again it looks like they're exclusive, I think, to Harrods. Okay, so we've just been sniffing in the Harrods fragrance sector, and we're all sniffed out, aren't we? We smelled a lot of stuff. Here's the lovely staircase bit in Harrods, which is quite scenic. And any favourites? Anything
Matte
you weren't
tea at the moment. Like Clive Christian.
Clive Christian Matte tea really impressed myself and Christian.
Yeah, I really like it.
A lot actually. Yeah, really nice
Bella Bellissima.
fragrance.
Not really a lover of Bella Bellissima. Not bad.
Any other one?
No.
They were getting quite argumentative, these two in there actually. It was quite, we had to calm them down a bit. So we're going to go and get a bit of fresh air now.
Yeah.
See you soon. Next we had a look at the new range from Gucci, which is, the series is called The Alchemist's Garden, and we can see lovely bottle presentations, so higher end stuff here from Gucci from their normal designer range. And a real standout that all of us enjoyed was one called Tears of Iris. Again, a lovely, really beautiful niche quality iris note in that one, a lovely presentation on those. Then we went up to the 6th floor. So that was the main bit downstairs at Harrods. There's a 6th floor area where they have individual kind of rooms and boutiques for some of the different brands, and it's very posh indeed up there. Don't be intimidated though, folks, anyone can go up there. They even let us in. So yeah, lovely. You can see it looks rather fancy and snazzy in there, and we checked out a few fragrances in here which were really nice. Profumo Roma, I think you have to go upstairs to find them, and the chap there was telling us that a lot of the England footballers really love these, including one of my favourite players, Dele Alli of Spurs, apparently a fan of those. Then we checked out the Xerjoff line, the new ones, and we have L'Homme or Gants, which is the gentleman on the right with the gloves. In the middle, we have the one that smells like Aventus, blue satin, and Queer Cavalier with the gentleman on the horse there, has a lovely Taif rose note, kind of smoky and leathery. The L'Homme or Gants is a nice kind of sweet, powdery oriental scent, which I really like too. To finish with then, spectacular bottles here that you can pay extra for your Bond number 9. They're just the regular range of fragrances, but you can have them decorated with these rather stunning diamonds or whatever you call those. So that was really nice. We had a great day out, and there's a couple of other little snaps from that day. Don't forget to sign up to my private members club, where on Patreon you can pay just $2 a month and get a free extra Mr. Smelly video every week. There are loads of great ones in there already. I'd love to see you in there. See you next time in the next video on YouTube. Don't forget, whatever you're doing in life, let's project.
Smelly.